It's a quick workout today. Arms is always a quick one. Biceps and triceps, probably 8 to 10 sets of each. Couple exercises. Easy. Don't really have to talk about it. I'll talk about it when I get in there. Let's talk about morning lifts. A lot of people are on that nighttime lift grind. They like going late at night, whatever, gym bro type stuff. And if that's your thing, go for it, obviously. But I would encourage you to give it a try going earlier in the day and just see how you feel. Because when all of this is anecdotal and I guess subjective type stuff that I'm about to say. I don't have any reading or research to back it up or anything. I haven't looked into it, but when I go to the gym earlier in the day, mentally I'm like, I cleared it out of my schedule. It's no longer like something I gotta do later, so that's nice. Not that I'm like dreading going to the gym ever. Frankly, I'm not. I'm always excited to go to the gym. It's always, when do I get to go to the gym? But doing it early, just gets it out of the way. I'm like, okay, it's done. I did it. I'm happy I did it. I don't half-ass it or anything. I get it done. I feel like I'm fresh and ready to go. So I usually have like a better workout, in my opinion. There's always less people there, which is a big thing for me. I don't like working out in an overly crowded gym. It makes me feel kind of like claustrophobic. But the big thing that I notice is my metabolism just feels like it's going better. And you don't have to, I don't think you have to go to the gym to start the day to do this, but like, I think starting your day with some level of activity, in terms of walking or maybe a short run or whatever, is going to just get your body like in tune and ready to go quicker than if you just wake up and you slug around, maybe eat some breakfast, this and that, and then, go on about your day and then go to the gym later. You're more in like, I think it's just more so tells your body like, okay, we're up and ready to go. We're doing this. Let's get it done. Speaking of breakfast, did not have breakfast this morning. I am being a bad bulker. But last night before bed, probably like an hour before bed, I had a sandwich that was heinous. It was probably about 1,000 calories. It was 3/4 of a pound of ground turkey on a baguette with just this mushroom, this mushroom sauce type thing we made, spinach, a bunch of sauce. It was heinous. It was all intents and purposes, it was a bulker's meal. And I woke up this morning with a little indigestion. Still feeling pretty full, probably about 2 pounds heavier on the scale than I should be. So, let's, in my head, I still have a lot of those calories from last night have not been eaten or like burned or done anything yet. I'm sure a lot of them are still digesting. So, I think that's going to be enough to get me through my workout, with the addition of maybe like a Gatorade or something just for some carbs while we're working out. But I think the general plan is I'm going to hit like 15 minutes of cardio, maybe pound of Gatorade, get those carbs in me, and then hit arms pretty intensely, and then get going, because I got a pretty busy day. I got to meet up with a friend for breakfast or something, then I got to head to school for a business event, career day type dealio, because, I'm still a student, and I'm trying to get a college degree, and hopefully that degree will one day land me a job. And then I have a class, and then I have to go to work. And when I'm finally out of work, I get to go home for probably an hour before I'm going to this jack-o'-lantern, like this pumpkin carving, like walk-through thing where a bunch of like really talented pumpkin carvers and artists pretty much all came together. They make a big like walk-through, you pay some money and you go and see all the pumpkins. Pretty cool, pretty fun stuff. So yeah, always make sure you're balancing, work, the gym, and family and friends according to the importance to you. And in my opinion, all of them are equally as important. So I am balancing them all. No, I am not putting one over the other in terms of importance ever. I am making sure that all of them are being dealt with. And obviously some days, some things are going to rank a little more important. But at the end of the day, I got goals in all 4 sectors, and the only way you're going to make progress towards any of them is by focusing on them. And some might say maybe you can't master, maybe you won't make it far in any of them because you're trying to balance too much. But to that I say, you don't know who the fuck I am. You don't know who I am. But I'm that's my take. I will see you guys at the Planet Fitness, and we will hit some arms. Okay, we are starting with bicep curls on the seated curl machine today because I want to. But I did get a Gatorade. I have 0 carbohydrates or sugars in me, and as we know, your muscles require sugars to operate, and if you don't have any, you're not gonna start burning body fat to fuel your muscles. You're gonna start burning the sugars inside of your muscles, and thus you'll result in more or less muscle breakdown. I mean, it's not as serious of a thing. Like, I have carbs in me from yesterday and everything, but it's always good to just top off. But we're gonna do a couple sets of these. Probably gonna do a total of 3 or 4 sets of these. 4. Every time you see a new camera angle, it's a different set probably. Okay, this is our last set of bicep curls. We did 3 on the machine in the other room. This is our 4th one in here. We're gonna do a drop set. I kind of got, okay, move that back here. Take it up a little bit. Okay, this is our last set of bicep curls. We did 3 in the machine. We're gonna do 3 over here, or 4 over here, and a drop set on these. Four sets of these. Then we're gonna do 4 sets with the rope. That'll probably be it for triceps. Alright, this is our last set of tricep pull downs, final set of tricep exercises. I just got a big fucking phone call, so, but if you've been seeing the camera switch up, that's all the different sets. This is probably our fourth set, the 8th set of triceps. Again, I got no problem with swing sets, as long as they're at the end of your fucking swing reps, as long as they're at the end of your set. I like to do these hammer curls after getting a tricep pump almost, because you can like rest your arms against your lats, if that makes sense. There you go, but no one's here. Obviously we hit abs, so the arm pump is going away a little bit, but it's a pretty badass feeling when you can't grab your hands because of your triceps. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this was a lackluster video in terms of the lift. I don't know if I was feeling a little shy this morning, or if it was just the fact that there were a couple people who were, I'm not gonna say they were intentionally trying to make what I'm doing more difficult than it needs to be, but there's definitely one guy who had a peeve with me recording my sets for whatever reason. But with that being said, we still got a heinous arm pump. We still got some posing in. I actually even hit the massage chair. I did hit abs, don't you worry. I did hit abs. I don't like recording my abs because I got to put the tripod so far away, and there's so much empty space for people to, like, you know, be walking in and whatever, and it's okay, come on guys, come on, Come on, are you both shooting across into this lane? Yes, you are. I need to go over into that lane. But the one thing I gotta say is, people act like, me recording my sets is what makes my sets take so long. It's not. It's the fact that I'm intentionally working out. It's the fact that I am doing slow, controlled sets. Every set I'm using 99% of my available energy expended. I expend 99% of my available energy, and I have to take 3 or 4 minutes afterwards to recover. So if I'm doing 4 sets of bicep curls, you do the math. Each set maybe takes a minute itself. That's 4 minutes for the actual sets. I'll be nice and say 3 minutes. Biceps are a little longer in my opinion. I feel like I need to wait for the fatigue to go away for closer to like 5 minutes. But we'll say 3 just to be nice. 4 sets, 4 minutes in just the actual time of lifting weights. 3 minutes in between each set. Say I don't have that 3 minutes at the start there, so I jump right into the first one. So then between the first and second, between the second and third, and between the third and fourth, that's 9 minutes. So biceps, a circuit of biceps can take me anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes. So I'm not camping out on a fucking machine because I'm recording my sets. I'm not making a production like a whatever. I'm taking my time between my sets to get, adequate recovery so I can make the next set just as intense as the set before. More intense than the last one, as Greg Doucette would say. But that's a little pet peeve I have, especially with people who are just, really trying to rush you through your workouts and acting like you're just taking up time and everything. It's like, fuck off, dude. I'm working. There are a plethora of other bicep exercises you can go do in the meantime, all of which are some form of curl, whether it's cable or machine or free weight or easy bar. You got so many options. Not my fault. You don't know what they are. And if I waited around for machines all the time, I would never get my workouts done. So, but that's all for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.